Alright, real quick. I recorded this like, I don't even know how many times, like 3 times, I think. Once the freaking video file corrupted. The second time, the audio was like messed up. But I think it worked this time. So hopefully it's better.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me
Of course, this stainless steel signature edition blade can cut through anything, but it's not going to stick around long at the nice price of $19.99.
Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cosmic poetry. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in.
Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise.
I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. And I can't look at houses and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
Land, lots of land under starry skies.
Alright, so BONELAB is now out, and I'm like 10 days late to freaking making this. But every time I record it, there's always a problem, so I decided it'd be best to just, I guess, talk about the game while showing gameplay. Um, so I think it's a good game, but I guess a lot of people hate it. Like I've seen by reviews and videos, like right here. But I think it improves on like a lot of things, like mods, the new game modes, and the story. And you can't forget the character swapping because it's a super cool ability, especially since it actually affects gameplay, which is rarely done in general, let alone VR games. And I think it fits well, but I'm gonna go more to them specifically later. One thing I forgot to say is the soundtrack, and the people who made the Bonework soundtrack, like, were back and they made it even better. Like, for example, the song I used up until this point was from the end of the game, and I'm probably gonna repeat it again, but it's just that good. You could listen to the soundtrack yourself or just play the game to hear it, but yeah, it's just really good. It's still a stress level 0 game, and the story is still confusing, and it doesn't hold your hand, but it is still more easy than Boneworks to understand. And the end of the game, it's just pretty good in my opinion. The game plays with you about to get executed for unknown reasons they never tell you. And Jimmy like spawns a knife in front of you, and you gotta use it to cut yourself out so you don't get killed. And then you end up like fighting a bunch of enemies like the Omni things and null bodies. Then you meet Jimmy, and he gives you like this bracelet thing, uh, and you just collect characters, and then you basically get to the end of the game once you get them all. And now you have the ability to swap characters once you get them all. And then you are like transported to like a medieval place where you got to fight your way through enemies until you get to Jimmy once again. And then you go on this like cool car ride, and here it is. Real quick, I'm not gonna show the car ride part first because there's a part that leads to it, which is also pretty cool. So I'm just gonna show that. Then I'm gonna show that. So yeah, that's just what this part is.
Look, folks, this stainless steel signature edition blade will cut through anything, but it's not gonna. Woohoo! All right, good job. Hop on in. We gotta be somewhere. All right. You are listening to 98.6 WCCK, Dead FM, Road Warrior Edition, and this is Jay with my new pal on board. Now, pal here was causing a lot of trouble over in Fantasyland. Good thing I showed up though, right? Now we're headed into the city, but as you regulars out there know, we can't just drive there. We're gonna need a little bit of help from an old classic. It's time for Don't Fence
Alright,
Me
so
In.
like I said, the song does repeat. But it's just such a good song, so I guess here it is again.
Lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride.
The song is The Road. Without it, we're just driving in circles and we never arrive.
Alright, so here are some of the stickers I pointed at. There's a Lava Gang logo, which is like you, Jimmy, and I guess just the creative people. That fly logo is the Omni projectors, I'm pretty sure. There's a Mara 1 card, which is the game engine. I'm pretty sure what I'm pointing to there was Ford. I don't know for sure though. It could be like Zombie Ford.
Just relax. Time
And up top, that's a Stress Level 0 logo. And there's also Duck Season, which is one of the games they made. And there's a Gammon logo, which is, I'm pretty sure, the thing Ford injected the computer with back in Boneworks. And that's all of them I noticed, I think. But there are more that are, like, have a point in the story.
To the ridge where the west commences, and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses, and I can't look at houses, and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
Give me land, lots of land under starry skies. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me on.
Another thing cool is they added Ford back. The man, the myth, the legend. And along with Ford, they added a mod SDK, so it's a lot easier to mod the game and like download mods. So here's like cool Ford. I mean, he looks a lot cooler. Here's Ghost from COD Modern Warfare 2, I'm pretty sure. And he's also really cool. I mainly use him, I guess, if you're like trying to play tactical and just like clear a warehouse. Here we got Super Saiyan Broly from Dragon Ball Super, and the thing that's cool is the stronger character, they do way more damage. Then we have the 2013 guy himself, Slenderman, the guy everyone used to be scared of. And another legend, Gordon Freeman himself from Half-Life 1 and 2. Here are some other cool ones I found, like the Hulkbuster. And here are the modded maps. I think I picked 7-Eleven, and I don't know for sure if this was like based off of Gmod, or if it was just like the Boneworks 7-Eleven that I made a video on before. Some of the bad things about the game, because it's still not perfect, and there's a lot of negatives with the game. For starters, the game's like $40, which technically isn't really a negative, but when you think about it, like a lot of the game is similar to Boneworks, and I feel like for $40 they should have maybe done a little bit more to the story, but that's just me. And this is probably my least favorite part of the game, because whenever you crouch, for some reason, you have to crouch manually, because if you do in real life, like, it's not, like, real, because while you're crouching, you're gonna go up a little bit in-game, so you can't actually touch the ground or anything, which is a really annoying thing, and I don't know why it's in the game. Another problem I heard about is Valve Index, like, the fingers aren't tracked well. And I don't know for sure what extent they're at, because I don't have an index, like I already said before, but I just heard it's a really annoying problem. But I don't know for sure if they fixed it yet. And lastly, everyone overhyped the game, if I'm going to be completely honest, because everyone was saying, this game's going to revolutionize VR. And I don't think it will. It's still a good game, but I feel like it suffers from being overhyped. So that's what I think about BONELAB. If you have any other thoughts on it, you could leave it in the comments. But I think it's a really good game, and I'm excited for, I guess, the future of it, because there's a bunch of mods that are coming out, and once they make it so you can like add abilities and stuff, I feel like that'll make it a lot better.